Alright, I don't know if anyone's gonna really watch this, but I'm just gonna get it started here. Yeah, there's me, right there. And, where's the other one? There it is. Alright, should probably turn that music down a bit more. Alright. God, I have to use my webcam mic, and it's noisy as hell. But, here's what we're gonna do. I have this Lego Sonic the Hedgehog Lego set. I'm just gonna put it together here on camera. And if anyone cares to tune in, they can. Oh, I should maybe compress the mic. No. The denoiser does nothing. And the compressor is too compressy. Whatever. We'll make it work. It's bad audio night. Alright, first of all, I'm supposed to take bag number 1. Dump that shit out. And I gotta put this little man together. Here he is. Legs, torso, and head. How do you like that? Alright, this lighting kinda sucks. Hang on. Not really any better. Hang on. That's a bit better. Alright. So there he is. We'll set him here for now. I've got a phone number set up here. If you want to call, you can be part of this fascinating adventure with me. I need 2 of these. And alright, this other piece is in the smaller bag. Shit. Alright, this guy is gonna go into a little prison. A little spherical prison. How's he supposed to sit? What the hell? There he is. Now he's in there. Alright. Now we're gonna build this like launching pad. This part on the box, which has a ghost's fist. Oh no. I'm just gonna move that down there. Okay. feel like I lost something. Oh. Okay. Alright, what the hell am I doing? There we go. Hey there. Thanks for coming in on the chat. Mo Cieslak, Mo Problems, something like that. Thanks for watching me do this. Oh, right, the Simpsons guy, Mo. Did I say his last name right? Mo Cieslak? He's Polish, indeed. Cieslak. Mo Cieslak. Okay, thank you. It's been a while since I was a frequent Simpsons watcher, so I've forgotten some of the finer details. Alright, so this is how this is supposed to work, I guess? Oh, okay. It does work pretty well. This guy's in here. He just sits right there. That thing flies across the desk. Alright. Next up, we're making a bug. Yeah, if I had been more prepared, I would have prepared some Sonic sound effects, but I was not prepared. I was only prepared to just, you know, throw on some music and open a box and start going. Although, I did prepare to take phone calls, which may be a bad idea, but that phone number is currently operational. There's a bug in progress. Alright, the question is, am I a big Lego guy or Sonic guy? I'd say at this point in my life, more of a Sonic guy than a Lego guy. However, I loved Legos as a kid, but they're very expensive, so it's not something that I collect as an adult. Yeah, there is a new Sonic Frontiers DLC. I haven't purchased that game either. So I'm embarrassingly not that much of a Sonic guy, not enough of a Sonic guy to have purchased the latest game either. But here I am putting a Sonic Lego set together. Oh yeah, I absolutely played the Dreamcast Sonic games. I played a lot of the Genesis games, and then the Dreamcast was like the greatest console ever released, so I played a lot of that too. Alright, the bug's getting closer. He's got a face now, and little antenna things here. Big ass teeth. Even closer. He's become more round. Alright, now I guess we're giving him like kind of arms. Bug arms. There. A full-on bug robot. I think these are extra pieces. They gave us... There's a little bird in here. A little flicky. I don't know what that's supposed to do. I'll put him in there. He's riding the bug now. Alright. This thing comes into play now. This ramp. And bag number 2. Hi there. This set came out, I want to say, August, maybe late July. It hasn't been around that long, but they did just release like a new series of Sonic Legos. I have a couple more sets back there at the other side of the room, so I might do more of these streams later. Oh, Moses liked the interview with Dexter Merschbrock on Rock Hard Caucus. That's awesome. Dexter is a really nice, cool guy. Arguably the only good elected official in the city of Cedar Rapids. But you know, there could be some other good people there that I'm just ignorant of. Here's some rings. Alright, right, so up next we're making like a hill. Respect and honor to the noble architect. That's a great comment. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, I think I know who you are, by the way. Respect and honor to you, too. So, a problem last time I put together one of these big Sonic sets is there are shades of brown. It's not quite as bad with these, but pretty close shades of brown. I can visually differentiate between these two, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue for me. Now the music's getting a little more tense, and I feel like I have to move faster, you know? And I guess that's appropriate while we're working on Sonic stuff, you know? I should be challenging myself to, like, finish this build extremely quickly. Yeah, there's not those like tiny brown squares this time around. So I think we'll be alright. By the way, the music I'm playing is it's like a release of the Sonic 3 and Knuckles soundtrack that they put out. That's like, this isn't like the Sega Genesis sound chip, so this like isn't the music that's actually from the game. It's like a MIDI arrangement of it. I don't know why this exists. Yeah, I mean, there's no reason for it not to exist, so. P. Basil is asking, who is Sonic the Hedgehog? Because they have never heard of him. Actually, you know what? We've got him sort of imprisoned right now, but if you can see through the transparent light blue plastic there, this is Sonic the Hedgehog, and he's currently being tortured. He's held inside of a small little hamster ball, and if you're just tuning in, actually, so this is what's supposed to happen with this set. There's this little bumper thing, and you're supposed to, as indicated on the box here, you are supposed to slam your fist down on it, which then shoots the little guy forward, like this. Now he's... I think I bumped my webcam or something. Did the video stop for you guys? Okay, hold on a second. Let me see if I can fix that. That's really funny. Like, using the Sonic set, this Lego set actually broke the video. Okay, I think I've got it reset. Let me bring it back up here. There we go. Alright. Yeah, so we'll avoid doing that again for now. Here he is again. This is the criminal that ruined the stream for a few seconds there. How does it feel to be betrayed by a childhood hero? Yeah, that's, you know, the thing is, as I've gotten older, I've realized that this guy here can be a real prick. My buddy Tony and I, we read comic books about this character that were published by Archie Comics beginning in the early 90s. And in those stories, printed in those pages, This guy, he's supposed to be a hero, but he's like a bad friend, and he's very smug and like narcissistic most of the time. So he's not a good role model. I'll say that. Maybe that's why he's been locked up. Alright, there's a little platformy thing. Alright, now the ramp is becoming... Yeah, okay. Let's see. Here's like a little ramp. A little ramp to go on the bigger ramp to make it a full-size ramp. And I need these. 2 of them. And 2 of these wheels. Okay, flip it upside down, and the wheel goes on the thing. I don't know what to call any of these shapes. And then these go on here. And then the little platform we built goes here. So a nice little ramp there. Oh wait, I'm supposed to build a little tower on top of it. Hold on. One of these. And this, and this. Alright, so Mo has presented a theory for us that because Sonic moves so quickly, his experience of time is slower than the rest of us. Right, and so that makes him immature. Like he doesn't mature as quickly as the people who are slower than him, and so he remains in adolescence forever. Alright, yep, more of these alternating browns here. 4 of those, 4 of the lighter brown, 2 of the darker brown flat pieces, and 2 green things. We've got shades of green and shades of brown. That's what this is all about. Nope. What am I doing? This way. Okay. I think I'm supposed to do 2 of these. And then one goes here on the ramp, and another goes right on top of it. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, there's a little gem here. I didn't see that. You see that in super high fidelity with this camera I've got set up. Alright, and the gem goes here at the top. To me, this does not appear to be a Chaos Emerald. There's no color to it. I think there might be a white Chaos Emerald, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure there's a way that I could have started doing this with a better resolution, but this is actually a borrowed camera from from another project. Alright, now we are going to be constructing like an arch with a TV on top of it. I see Mo is asking in the chat about the Chao Gardens in the Dreamcast games. I quite enjoyed the Chao Gardens. It's a very relaxing thing to put in those games. I never quite understood like what I was doing in the first Sonic Adventure. Like you could get the animals for them. Oh hey, I'm supposed to build 2 of these, I think. Okay, yeah, I gotta... Oh, hang on, let me go back a couple pages. Oh, this isn't nerdy at all. Here's those uh-oh guys. Here to bully me. But the Chao Garden in the first Sonic Adventure game, I felt like it was very open-ended and like didn't really explain what was going on ever. Or maybe I was just too young. And then when Sonic Adventure 2 came out, it was there's like a little bit more explicit direction, I felt like. You collect the animals, you collect the little, I don't know, test tubes, what were those things? Fuses. And you give those to the animals and they improve the stats, and then they can run races and stuff. Yeah, in Sonic Adventure 2, you also, like, unlock, like, the Chao afterlife. And yeah, not just heaven, but hell too. You can take these little babies that you raised from an egg and you can turn them into little devils and you can take them to hell. Really odd choice to put in the game, but it is fun. Sort of a fun thing to do aside from just like running around and breaking stuff. It's becoming more of an arch now. So yeah, the uh-oh progress Twitch account right there that commented just moments ago. That's Josh and Jake. They do a politics stream. If you are interested in hearing stuff about politics more frequently than Rock Hard Caucus is able to produce episodes, those guys stream every Wednesday and Sunday. So they're talking about this stuff way more often than I am. And we actually recorded a podcast with them earlier today. That is not out yet, but it will be out in about 2 hours and 22 minutes. Then that'll be available and everyone will listen to it and hear us joke around about gas stations. Ooh, there's a flower. I didn't notice the flower in here. Beautiful. Yeah, well, the reason that I was able to edit the episode quickly is because since the Zoom desktop client was not working on my computer, the audio that I was able to record is worse. I just have like one file that's all of our voices instead of having them separated out into different tracks. So I'm able to edit more quickly and it will sound worse. So that's the benefits to software breaking. I did fix it though. I did fix Zoom on my computer. It actually it's came out pretty well. I was able to edit, you know, if there was a silence that was too long, I could cut that. I'm really getting into the nitty gritty about my editing process. Yeah, Zoom. I found that they update pretty frequently, and they will just sort of arbitrarily change little things, and like my settings choices will be reset to default without my knowledge, and shit just breaks sort of randomly. But it's like the easiest. It's definitely gotten worse, but it's like the easiest thing for people to get into because we all have had to use it the past couple years. So pretty much everybody has it already ready to go. So it tends to be the easiest thing to record with. And also I have access to a paid account on there through a job. Alright, so now here's the TV. Yeah, I see you recommending Discord in there. We actually used to, when we first started the podcast, we would record in Discord. And that was pretty good, but I guess we stopped just because it's like, you know, Discord's kind of for people who spend a lot of time on the computer. That's what I feel like. Discord voice chat is good for. How did this get back here? Oh. When this little guy ruined everything, he knocked the bird back behind my keyboard. So we almost lost this little flicky. Almost lost its life. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So Discord is a good fit for internet dorks, which I certainly am, but not everyone that we want to have on the podcast is an internet dork at the same level as some of us. So it tends to be an easier ask to get people to come on to Zoom. But there was like a really good Discord bot that we used a lot called Craig. And I guess I don't know if it still works because we haven't been using Discord for that purpose for a long time. But Craig would it would record everyone's audio separately. So once we were done recording, I would get a file for each person's track, and then I could make a really nice, solid podcast. And Zoom does the same thing, and it's gotten better in this respect. You can, in your settings, you can set it to when you record something, it will give you a separate audio track for each participant. And when I first found that option, at least, this may have been when they first implemented it as well. I found that the audio tracks, the separate audio tracks, were not synced up, which is a problem if you're going to use those audio tracks for anything. So like I would have one file that was like everyone all in one file, and then a separate track for each person. And I would like put them all in the same, like I'd throw them all into Audacity and compare them. And like the individual tracks are not starting when the full track starts. Like it's just not in sync, and it's like, well, this is just adding work to my plate. But they have fixed that since. I haven't seen any issues with audio sync in a long time. Alright, so we ran out of music on the Sonic 3 and Knuckles soundtrack. Since we were talking about the Chow Gardens and the Sonic Adventure games, what do I got for that on here? I have an album called Sonic Adventure Remix. So this may not be the original tracks from the game either, but let's hear these. Oh yeah, it as the title suggests, they are remixes. So this is the Knuckles theme from Sonic Adventure. remixed by Kevin Moore and Steve Tushar. Alright, I got really distracted there. What was I working on? This is a bit louder than the other soundtrack. Okay, there's a lot of tiny pieces in this part. I gotta focus. There, this is what I need, right? Yeah. 2 of those. I think this is gonna be like a beach chair. Oh yeah. This is like a circle of sand, and there's a little chair on it now. Oh wow, there's a hot dog in this. Little hot dog. You could do some very inappropriate stuff with this, I bet, right? Alright, so check this out. You see this piece here in the book? Doesn't that just look black, like pitch black? This is the piece in real life. It's a pretty dark brown. I think it's too dark in the instructions. I think I'm building a table now, looks like. Yeah, here's the hot dog bun. Hot dog bun piece and hot dog. It clicks in. That's pretty awesome. I've never seen a hot dog in Legos before. Okay. Here's the bun. Here's the hot dog. Here you go. It clicks in. There it is on the table. I haven't put together many Friends sets. I've seen those in stores. Those look like they're for girls, right? I'm just joking around, obviously. So this is actually a thing. Like they're perceived as like girls sets. I guess I haven't really looked at these very closely, but I did notice that there's a lot of like sort of bright colors, like purple and pink stuff on there. So I guess it makes sense that, you know, they may be seen as traditionally feminine. And I don't have any kids myself, so I'm not in touch at all with like the way that that kids are internalizing or like perceiving gender in that way. Mo, thank you for coming. It's good to talk with you on here. I might be doing more of these, so if you want more Sonic Legos, come back anytime. Here's our beach thing. Alright, so here's something I don't know about at all that you're telling me here in the chat. There's a Transformer with boobs. I don't know if there was... I was never like heavily into Transformers at any point, so I don't know all the characters. Is that a new thing? Did any of them have boobs before? Okay. So I think I'm building a mini fridge here or something. This appears to be a can of soda. Or, if you prefer, since I'm a Midwesterner and you're probably Midwesterners here watching this, it's a can of pop. Wow, that's cool. It's printed on the side. Again, we're working in too low of resolution to really make that out. Sorry. But it says Chaos Cola on it. And they didn't make me put the sticker on myself. So somewhere in here there's a piece that looks like the top of a pop can. Yeah, here it is. That's the top of a pop can. Alright, so, okay, this is like a cooler. And this is supposed to be like a piece of ice here. So we toss the ice in here. And we put the can of pop in there too. Okay, I guess we've got a cooler there. And now we're making, it looks like a stereo and a tree. Good question from P. Basil. Would Sonic the Hedgehog like ska? I want to say yes. It seems like, you know, time-wise, he was pretty big in, I don't know, when did third wave ska like really take off? Late 90s or early 2000s? Late 90s probably, right? But by that time, Sonic was, the soundtracks were a little bit more getting into butt rock type stuff. So he was, ska may have been not badass enough, a little too fun. There's got to be somebody in the Sonic universe has to be a ska guy. Let me think about who that might be. Oh, this is nice. I like this Amen break. This is a remix of the Amy Rose theme from Sonic Adventure. P. Basil thinks that Tails would be a ska fan. I think most likely, yes. He's a little younger, so he would be more into like fun music, fun upbeat music. I'm still thinking about how I said the Friends Legos are for girls, and just extrapolating that into like having friends at all is for girls only. You know, we should be telling our sons that it's like it's not cool to have any friends at all. It's not masculine. Being a man is about being lonely all the time and grumpy. Yeah. I mean, that's not far off from where we're at. This song's pretty cool, huh? Yeah, being a man is all about being an individualist to a fault. Never asking for help. Never giving any help either. It's sort of the ideal of libertarianism. You know, you are an island. Your life should be defined by conflict. Yeah, Progress is saying, never talk to your friends about your emotions. Bottle it up and then unleash it on women on first dates when you're intoxicated. Yeah, that is the way of the man. Or the masculine way, as you said it in the next message there. So I've spent, you know, on the Rock Hard Caucus podcast, something that I've done. I spent a lot of time reading books by men. I myself am a man, but I consider these men to be a different breed from me. They right. Yeah. First of all, reading books is not masculine. Writing books is. Does that make sense? So, what I've learned from reading these books, and this is not me hinting at any sort of gender transition in my future. Okay, I do consider myself a man, and I identify with the just like I've always felt comfortable being seen as a man and feeling like a man. I've never experienced any dissonance there, but the type of masculinity that's present in the men whose books I have read and reviewed for the podcast, I can see something in that is very different from just how I've experienced the world, I guess. I don't know. I feel like I don't want to like talk. I don't want to get like full of myself and act like I'm like so enlightened and above these people, but I feel like I'm happier and stable than some of the like some of the people whose work I've read. Yeah, it's not exactly. It's not so much that I'm like an unusually like stable person. It's that I'm talking about like pretty hardcore weirdos. There's a speaker. I like that. That looks really good. Was I trying to make a point when I brought up the book club authors? I guess just that masculinity is a disease. This is nothing new. I'm not really... I don't know if I'm the person to really pontificate on that. This is my favorite part of the set so far. Look at that badass sound system. Alright, now we're getting into the unnatural colors. Bright red, bright blue. Not of nature. Oh, sorry, there's a longer comment there. You attribute a lot of the mental issues we've been seeing lately to all the lead that's been in our environments over the decades. And the stigma surrounding mental health. Okay. I don't know a whole lot about lead poisoning and the effects of it. But I know there was a lot of lead all over the place for a lot of the 20th century. And I know that it does damage. Yeah, right. Unleaded gasoline was like a big deal when they made that transition. So they were burning lead, and it was just all over in the air. So people were breathing it in. I think that's bad for you, right? And it causes, I think it causes brain damage, doesn't it? Okay, so the lead thing, that's an important conversation, but P. Basil also asked, what podcasts would the Sonic crew listen to? And let me show you this. Pretty cool, a spinning piece. You're right, yeah, they would all listen to the greatest podcast of all time, of course, my own. That's kind of a good question. I don't... This guy here listens to Rogan, obviously. You know Rouge the Bat? She's... Speaking of cartoon characters with boobs, Rouge the Bat. She's got kind of a... Yeah, I mean, she shows off a lot of cleavage in a children's video game. And... Oh, wow, I'm building turntables here. That's what's happening. Eggman would be a guest on Rogan. That's that's a great thought. Oh yeah, I was talking about Rouge the Bat. She is a Red Scare listener. Kind of an edgy, contrarian, feminine perspective. And it justifies her criminal behavior, you know. This is cool. Look at this. Oh, sorry. They got like records with Sonic's head on them that you scratch. This is really sweet. I like this like turntable system here. All right. Trying to think of any other podcasts. What are podcasts that like normal people listen to? Sure, Majority Report with Sam Cedar. let's see. Yeah, who on the Sonic crew would be interested in politics like that? Oh, I put this on upside down. Yeah, this is a cool DJ setup. Okay, who's interested in politics from a kind of lefty perspective in the Sonic crew? Do you know Vector, the crocodile? Oh, this is the whole set. Alright, I guess we're done with this one. Yeah, I like that thought. Knuckles is a true Anon listener. Yeah, Vector is the one who listens to Majority Report. I don't know, I just get a vibe from him. You asked about Call Me Daddy, which I think was a Barstool thing, right? Oh, I just thought of which character would be into ska. Charmy B. Charmy the Bee would be into ska. Who listens to Barstool podcasts of the Sonic crew? Actually, Shadow the Hedgehog, he listens to Rogan, and there's like okay, there's a game called Sonic Riders, and I don't remember the name of these characters, but there were like these bird guys who ride on hoverboards or something. Those guys are into Barstool stuff. Alright, there's a way this is supposed to be set up. That goes there. I should move it over so you can see it all. Okay. In the book, they put the bird up here next to the TV. Here, we'll make him look at it. DJ setup goes here. There's a lot of extra pieces right there. And the bug. The bug can go here. And the rings go here. Alright, let's see if this ruins the stream again. Alright, we'll do it without the rings in the way, maybe? Okay. Let's see. There we go. Is he supposed to knock the bug off of the top of that? Here, let's see. I'm gonna see if I can knock the bug off of the top of that. Yes! Success. Alright. Well, that's the whole set there. That's pretty cool. We'll put him here. He's DJing now. He's DJing, and he's got a... He put a hot dog on the turntable like an idiot. So the music sounds bad. It's got a hot dog on it. Cool. Well, that was fun. I think I'm gonna start getting ready to go to bed because I gotta work in the morning. thank you everybody who joined in tonight. Small but fun stream. I appreciate you guys leaving comments and stuff, giving me someone to talk to while I put these little pieces of plastic together. I'm gonna get cleaned up here and maybe we'll do another one of these soon, because I do have more of the new Sonic Lego sets on the other side of the room there that I would like to put together, because I do like this little guy despite his bad attitude and his transgressions. So, alright, see you guys later.